Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another episode of Space Engineers. In today's episode, we're going to continue working on the little welding rover right here. It really does look silly. I love it though. So in the last episode, we pretty much got the wheels on and the batteries, the cockpit. We fixed up Kaizo and we also... What else? Oh yeah, we also widened this base right here that it goes into. So let's see here. I want to put some of these on the bottom here going across and on top. Gotta get rid of that one. Because essentially I'm going to have it come up. I think one more and then it's going to level out and it's going to go down and then back. So I should be able to grind this off. Okay, it hasn't freaked out, so it's okay. We don't have to worry about it. Get conveyor frame. Should I put a sorter on it? I wonder what the sorter options are. Let me grab a sorter out really quickly. I'm just not sure. I'm trying to think this through. Exactly what's going to happen if I do make it to where that's only components. Is that going to mess with the entire ship? Because I know if I set it to only components, then one of the issues I could potentially run into is something I craft up in here. I'm not going to be able to pull it out because essentially it's going to immediately get sucked into the little welding ship. No, I shouldn't, because I just thought about it, and if I tried to put a conveyor sorter here, then if I did have that detachable head I was talking about, I wouldn't actually be able to set it up properly. Because then components could only come up, they couldn't go out, and I wouldn't be able to eject all of the stone or whatever I'm mining. How am I going to do this though? Because I also need to figure this out in the sense of how the attachment's going to work. That's probably the biggest problem that I'm having right now. Is how just how I'm going to do the attachment part of it. See, one of the most important parts of this welding ship is going to be its capabilities for storage and also for welding. So I do need to weld these up first, because the second I start putting containers down, I'll no longer be able to weld that part of the ship. There we go. I can weld this up. So essentially how good this welding ship is going to come down to pretty much how useful it is in any given scenario, like how much it can do, what it's able to do, and its interchangeability for tools. Because I also want to have a tool that levels the ground. Because like I said before, like this area right here was unlevel. It wasn't fun to be on. It was annoying and it was so bumpy. And even when I tried to use Kaizo to level it, it just didn't work. So if we could have like 3 different multi-tools, you know, have this thing like a Swiss Army knife, that'd be cool. I'd like that. Yeah, so far it doesn't look too bad. And I like the fact that I can come down here. I don't like the fact that it seems to be difficult to get inside of here. And I don't think the wheels, yeah, the wheels aren't touching. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grind down these passageways and I'm going to change them out with something else. I should be able to stick them inside this connector, right? I can also pull the material out for the cargo containers, can't I? Yeah. Nice. I'm missing one, aren't I? I am. Nice. Okay, that's everything. Now let me grind down all of the passageways and change them out with something else. And I don't want to have to do this because I think the passageways are cool, but I need to be able to get down there easily, and I don't want to get stuck, right? When I come down here, I want a little ladder that comes up on the wall here. So let's actually grab the ladder out now, because that'll be pretty cool. Put the ladder here. Little ladder, boy. Little ladder. Little upsy-downsy ladder. So I can get up now. Ah, cool. And I also am going to need something here. And I'm going to grind this down because I think I know exactly what I want. I always mess that up. I said grind that down. It's welding. Or not. Yeah, sure, it's welding. It's drilling. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. My brain. All right. So exactly what I wanted was catwalks, graded catwalks for the bottom, and for the top, I want to have flush catwalks. So the graded catwalks are going to be upside down like this. Oops. And they're going to be fitted like that. So let's grab out some materials for those. Oh. Oh, cool. 1, 2, 3. So just about 3. And the reason I'm using those is so it just looks a little bit better. So pretty much, let's see here. Like that, maybe? Yeah, that's good. Ah, whoa, it's freaking out. Stop it. Okay, let's see here. No. Yeah, there we go. All right. Grab this one, this one, this one, and this one. Put everything back in here. Grab everything out. Queue everything up, and I'm gonna go heal. I want to go check out that unknown signal. Ooh. Oh, it's in space. We're gonna have to go in space for that. All right, I'm down. Let's finish welding this up, and then we'll head off into space and see what that unknown signal is. The ones that stay in space are normally better. Or not better, but they're ones that we don't have yet. And since it's still in space, I'm assuming that it's a really good one. The other problem with the ones that are in space is usually they're the ones that want to move or run away. And if it's one that wants to move or run away, I'm gonna have to chase after it, stop it, turn it into a little seat, and fly it back. So that's going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. That's 1 down. 2, 3, 4. Nice. And see, it's just a little bit better of a little walkway under here. And I'm thinking about exchanging these out for conveyor junctions, because I think that'd be a little bit easier to walk on, or at least get onto, and then have one here, like maybe one here and one there, just so that like I have a little transition. Let me see. Oh, I shouldn't have ground that down until I knew what I wanted. I have a conveyor junction here, and I'll have a conveyor junction here, just so that way I have an easy way of getting on top of it. So we still have 1, 2, we still have 3 spaces for images. If you guys want to recommend an image to put on our sign, just let me know. It has to be at least 4x3 or 16x9. I can't do ultra wide because it's just too big. So either 16x9 or 4x3. All right, we can weld both of these up now. That should be a little bit easier to walk on. We also got to make the pipe that comes out here. Now we got to also figure out which one of these we want to be what. Does this one need to be the welder surface, or does this one need to be the welder surface? I'm leaning on this one. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of leaning on making another platform specifically for welding up, and these are just 2 landing platforms. Because I think if I build a welding platform, I'd want it to be like a pad that you can pull a ship out of, and then you can move the arm out of the way, and then you can actually land a ship to weld the ship up. I think we'd have to build like a thing that goes around a ship, you know, to weld it up entirely. I'm not entirely sure because I don't have a reference. I've never seen a welding base before. We're also going to grind all this down because I do not like the way it looks, nor do I like the way it feels when you run on it. Jump, 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 jump. Yeah, I don't like that. Ow. I swear, this base is trying to kill me. All right, all of them are ground down now. So essentially the reason I did that is because if I put them back in a, like the way I want to put them is so that they're more flush. And I was also thinking of making the whole entire platform out of heavy armored blocks, since these are actually more structurally sound, but I don't think I have the cobalt to support that. So I think we still need to go with blast doors. I just think that the blast doors are going to be in a different way. I think maybe flat like this. Because I think that might just work out a little bit better. One more row. Ah! Oh, my fingers. There we go. That hurt my fingers. Now we just gotta weld it all up. See, that's much better to run on. It's not as glitchy. And I think it'll work just fine. We can still put a connector in between one of them, and it's not going to stick up as much as I thought it was. Because I thought if we put a connector in the middle of one of these, it was just going to stick up like a sore thumb. Okay, we got 9 minutes left on that unknown signal, so we're going to go for that next. I'm going to heal up right before we go up there. Alrighty, drop all my materials. I do want to take one thing, though. What do I need for a remote control block? I want a small grid one. One construction comp, one motor. Because if it is up there and it is flyable, I do want to be able to fly it back. Usually on them, there's enough materials in the unknown signal that you can actually make it into a flying ship if it is a flying variant. There's an ion thruster one, there's a hydrogen thruster one, and those are the only two I know of that are flying ones. The ion thruster, it's just one ion thruster on the bottom and it tries to fly away from you. But the hydrogen thruster one, it just goes crazy. Okay, it's one we already have, but that's fine. What do you got for me? Badger helmet. That's not too bad. More space money. That's always good. I honestly don't know why it keeps giving me space money and not real money. Oh my god, it's a huge hole. Okay, stop myself. I tricked you guys. You thought I was gonna die. Don't worry, guys. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. I'm a professional. All right, we're looking good. We have pretty much everything we need to make this ship truly pop. We've got this down here, nice and flush. I like that, being able to walk around it really easily and not having to do some weird running animation. But that also means that we have more space in here for more stuff too. We can put lights in here, which we should probably do actually, because it is quite dark at night. So being down here at night is probably not something that we want to have happen without lights. So we're going to put some lights in here. We're going to need 2 lights right off the bat. And I want like some jobs down here. I want some stuff to go wrong, honestly. You know, maybe have a grinder that grinds down a pipe. Because I want to create a scenario where there's just a bunch of problems and I have to find the solution. Make this an actual maintenance tunnel. Run some wires randomly. I don't know. We'll think of something. We'll think of something. All right. Now back to this. How are we going to do the large cargo container? I'm not sure if we will be able to even fit a large cargo container on this how I want it. See, that's not going to be flat. It is one up, which maybe I might like. Put that on top and then have one on the bottom. Actually, we'll have one on the top and the back. Okay. Let me grab out. Don't want a large grid. Do not want a large grid. Small grid. That's still a large grid. Oh, Jesus. Ah! I thought I switched to a small grid. Okay, there. Now we have small grid. Oh, Jesus. I almost crafted up a large grid. That would have been bad. Alright, do we have the one on top? We need the one on top, front and back and top. Gotcha, okay. We'll place it. So the one at the back is pretty much going to hold all the materials. And you might be wondering, well, isn't that going to be back heavy? Well, essentially, yes. But because the arm will be from this point outward, it should put most of the weight on the back wheels. And these will be the strongest ones. So it should be fine. I mean, probably not a good idea, but hey. If you make a bad idea, just remember not to do it again. Got him. See, the only problem I'm going to have with this ship is if this back part breaks for any reason, it's just going to completely drop. it's just going to drop the entire unit, the entire welder. And so I think I'm going to have to build like a roll cage sort of thing. So out here, go up, in, and then over. And let's see here. If I place one of these like this, then I place a hinge on top of that. Yeah, then I can put some airtight hanger blocks on this. This has a smaller chance of getting broken. So if I put this here and then I put some airtight hanger door blocks to it, it shouldn't break. Which is what we're going for. Shouldn't. We're not guaranteeing that it won't break. We're just going for shouldn't. We're going to need a hinge. Okay. This is when it starts to get quite complicated. Brain, you're going to have to brain real hard real quick. Okay, so large block port to a large block port. Then I'll have to weld both of those up. I can't remember. Does it just give you the base components and then you have to get the other components for the other part of the hinge? Or is it both components? It's just one part of the component. Okay. All right. So this is essentially going to be flush, like flat. And then we'll build the welder off of it. And I want the welder to be able to push out and then retract because I want the welder to have some distance. All right, now we have our piston, we have our advanced rotor, and we have the hinge. But this is where the real problem comes in because lifting this up and down is going to be very difficult. And so essentially, it's not going to be attached to like this part of the ship. It's going to be attached to this part of the ship. So that way, even if I detach the head, I'll still have the capabilities of going up and down. So we're going to come out from this block here. That's why we put it specifically on that area. Okay, so we're gonna come out what? What? Can I not place a block on that? Oh god, don't tell me that. No, don't tell me that. I can't place a block against it? Oh man. Okay, we're gonna start from scratch.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh no. Oh man, I did all of this and I forgot to put the attachment on. Are you kidding me? Back to scratch. Let's go. Round 3. Start. Get rid of the first one. Not today, unknown signal. We have a ship to work on. That we messed up 3 times by accident. Ooh. Everything except for small tubes. Okay, we'll grind the head off, and then remember I gotta place it. Again, we gotta rename it A. Rotor. Don't unlock. There we go. And then lock it. Boom. Let's see here. Oh, we gotta weld it up first. Okay. I gotta make some small steel tubes. This is a disaster. I've made this thing 3 times and messed up every time. No. And also, this is completely useless because I just realized we can't attach to it. I really am just just dumb. Just dumb, guys. Just really dumb. Angle it to the proper angle. Press the button twice. Aim for the thing. Come down. Drop the thing. At least you guys get to see it more than once, right? Lock the thing. Attach the thing. Yay, the thing. Yay, guys. Woo. It just took us 20 tries. Yay. Please don't hate me. Go back. 0. There we go. Do that. Do this. Ow. There we go. Oh man, I didn't have all of it for the head. I thought I did. Okay. Is that it? Yep. Okay. Nice. Put on the materials back in here. Grab out just a couple more steel blocks. Because this is how we're going to do it. Alright. We're going to go into a plus symbol like that. Yeah. And then we're going to come out. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to come onto this one. And then that's going to come down. So we need the hinge to pretty much go flat. So in its bottomed out state, we need the arm to come to about, I'd say here. And then it's going to come up. And then out. So this one. Gonna block my vision, isn't it? Alright, we're gonna go to this one instead then. Is there any way of making it a little bit less obstructive to my vision if I'm in first person? I don't think so. That'll just have to do. And then we're going to have two... I gotta remember how to do this. I put this here, then a block here, then a piston here, and another piston here, because it needs to be able to go up further than you think. Okay. Then I come up one. I can't place it, so I have to lift the hinge up. So plus velocity, and then stop it. Oh, God, no. Why? Oh, man. Why have you done this? No! Ah! No! Stop it! There we go. There we go. Okay. Try this again. New rotor. Facing this way. There. 9. Piston. Gotta go into the hinge. Or the rotor. Rotor. Block. Okay. Don't move. Number 9. Did it move already? It did not move. Did it move? Looks like it might have started to move. I'm not sure. Alright. 8. This. Grind the head down. Eh. No, why would you... Ah! Game. Okay. The head's gone. Now we're going to fully weld this up. Oh my God. It didn't weld... It didn't grind the right one down. Why? It's fine. It's just an arm. It's fine. It's just an arm. It's fine. It's just an arm. It's just a very, really awkward arm. I'm having such a hard time, like, welding stuff up and grinding stuff down lately. Okay. We're gonna do this, and then this. And it needs to be this one right here, so we're gonna put this there, and then we're gonna grind that down. Then we're gonna place it here, then we're gonna place this here. Then we're gonna weld that up after we lower it down. So we need to lower it down. So we need to go to hinge. Then we need to go to minus. Now that it's zeroed out to the very bottom, we should be able to go back into the actual rotors itself. And it should be the number 2 one. And, oh, it's number 1, really. Attach. Okay, please don't explode. 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 It hasn't exploded, guys. Let's go. I need to unlock this one very, very quickly. If I didn't unlock that there, then it had a chance to explode. Okay. Weld it up before I forget. At some point, this arm that I built here will cause this entire thing to explode. But for now, it works. Oh my God. Oh, low energy. That's fine. Now, I did get this actual method of using 2 pistons and rotors from watching Splitsy play. However, this design for this vehicle is completely my own. So if you guys want, there will be a link in the description down below, and you can check out Splitsy's channel. I'll see if I can't find the exact video he does this in, but I'm pretty sure he does it in his Survival Impossible series. So I definitely recommend you guys go check that out because he has some really good content on space engineers. All right, now let me weld that up, make sure all this is welded up, because I don't want it to explode. I have a very big fear of my stuff exploding, if you guys couldn't tell. All right, so now we go to hinge, and the hinge loses all of its torque and all of its braking torque. And we go to pistons and 3 pistons. Uh-oh. We're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm just going to have to test each piston one by one and figure out which one's the right one. This one is piston arm piston extend out. This one is piston up down. I need to put a slash in between there. And this one's piston up down too. There we go. Now these two need to be put in a group, so we're gonna put these in the group arm up slash down pistons. Capitalize the U and the D. Why not? All right, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let me put this on control 2 groups piston. Let's see here. We'll do 2 for reverse and then on or off. Okay. One more. We need the out attachment, and that's going to be 5 and 4. So reverse and on and off. Okay, okay. So say we want it to go out further. Yes, it's working. It's working. Oh, it's actually working. This is crazy. Let me stop it there. All right, now we want it to go up. Stop it there. Those pistons are a little too fast, but I love the enthusiasm. We got it. Oh, it's so good too. Oh, I love it. All right, guys, that'll be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.